Hey guys, welcome to another video. I'm back with another major update regarding the visa types. Whether you're applying for the student, worker, business, or tourist visa and you're going to the United States, these are the biggest updates of the month for you. So it's important that you follow them because this is what's going to happen in the future. Now, first let's talk about the student visas. If you guys are going for an education-based visa, basically that is an F, M, or J based visa, right? Could be dependent also or could be the primary applicant. These are the biggest updates for that. So the first update is that the slots were open for the last 1 or 2 weeks for the most part, and most people have already gotten these slots. Now they may not have been open for July, they opened them up for August first half last time, right? And then they just stopped opening them up. So the slots are currently not open at all. It's been more than 3 days they've not been opening. This is majorly because the consulate believes that all the good students are basically the first timers, the people who have not interviewed before, and the people who are basically going to decent universities. They've already gotten their I-20s, they've already gotten their DS 2019s, right, depending on whichever visa type it is, and they have already gotten their slot as well. So now only biometrics appointments are showing and consular ones are not showing at all. So you won't be, when you press next, when you press continue, the next page would basically not show you any appointment. We do anticipate very limited and small openings to happen in the upcoming days, but that would be for a very short period of time. We do not know how many of these may happen. We do not know how many slots may open because again, there's no official announcement from the consulates regarding this detail that they would be opening more or not. There's one more important thing that I like to point out. A couple days back, slots for rejected accounts were open. Very few slots, not a lot of them, very few slots. And we were able to get a lot of them as well. But at the same point in time, not every account was actually showing these slots. So it appears that the block they have put on the rejected students, it's being lifted in phases, and there's no particular time frame or any reasonology behind the block removal, because there could be people who were waiting for about 8, 9, 10 months and they were not able to see the slots, whereas some people who just got rejected last month, they were able to see the slots as well. And of course, this is not exactly the case for every single person, right? I'm just trying to tell you that it was very randomized. There is no particular way that we could understand exactly what was going on and why a particular person, even though they've been waiting for 4 or 5 months, is not able to see a slot, whereas a particular person who just got rejected somehow could see these slots sometimes. Now, sometimes, of course, it was vice versa as well, right? It's not every single case just like that, but yeah, some and very few rejected slots were open for August 15th to somewhere around August 28th. And in between these dates, yes, we did book a couple of slots as well for some of the rejected people whose accounts did not have the block anymore. Hence, I'm sure you understand the whole point of this, because slots open up for just about 5, 10, 15 minutes max to max, sometimes even just 2, 3 minutes. You're gonna have to be very vigilant, and you have to monitor 24/7, and that's really important. And just in case you're not able to do that, you can take a look at the YMGrad.com website. On the services section, you'll find the visa application help, where we can do all of that and much more for you to get the visa stamped. And until that is stamped, you'll have our support. And just in case this does not work for you, make sure you follow us on Instagram, because a lot of times when these slots do open up, and they open up for a couple minutes for the very least, right? We do try to update you over there on our story as much as possible, so that you guys can actually go ahead and try to book your slots as soon as possible. Let's talk about the working visa classes, the H and L visas, basically, H-1B, H-4, L-1, L-2, right? All of these visa types. So currently, no 2022 appointments are available. Appointments were open previously for late 2023. Those were somewhere on October, November 2023, which is basically very far off. And this is especially true for the dropbox cases. For the normal cases, they were sometimes still able to grab late 2022 appointments, something like October, November 2022. But for the Dropbox cases, right? 2023 appointments all the way, and that too towards October, November next year. There's been very limited action we have seen in the last 1 or 2 weeks, I would say, because the slots have altogether stopped opening in bulk in terms of the work visa types, but this is going to be changing very soon. We do anticipate that as we move closer towards August, the student visas go out of focus, and the working visas and the business visas, they come right back into focus, just like every single year. There have been some strategies that have helped us get almost as good as a guaranteed slot for even July, August, September in most cases, but again, those are very limited and do not work on every single case. Some cases it does work, yes. But again, we do expect some normal openings to be happening, but as you know, H-1Bs and L visa types, they are very, I would say the slots go up very quickly. So you guys have to be really vigilant. And if you'd like to connect with us for that, my number will be in the description. You can always reach out. Again, the important thing over here, make sure that you're monitoring 24/7, either with a group of friends or family. And remember, not a single account. You're gonna have to use multiple accounts, because if you use a single account, you will get banned for 72 hours. B-1, B-2, let's talk about the business and tourism visa types. And for the most part, again, 2022 appointments were not open, 2023 ones were open for the most part if you were actually monitoring. There has been an official announcement which states that more appointments are expected to open up from the month of September. We do not know how true this may be, but yes, it does seem like a pretty good and accurate announcement because it's present on the official website of the US Embassy. So maybe because of that only, because they do plan on opening some in the month of September, the mass openings have more or less stopped altogether. And even when we used to get singular slots, one or two here and there, they are very limited nowadays, and we are not seeing them a lot. But at the same time, like I said, you do not know exactly when they might open up, but they could open it up anytime they want. So that's why make sure that you're monitoring 24/7. We do anticipate that 2022 appointments will 100% be available for the months of September, October, November, and December 2022, of course. So please keep a check, please keep an eye out. And again, feel free to reach out to us just in case you need any help. Alright, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope this helps, and I hope to see you in the next one. Goodbye and take care for now.